Oh, that's how it tells me. Okay. Ah, hello, some people. I don't know who you are. Say hi. Oh, hey. Hey, Cami. This is my first time using StreamYard, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah, StreamYard. It's very easy. I feel like it was easier than the Google Hangout situation, so I'm down for this. Hello, hello. I'm so sorry. Night Fear, I feel like I asked you before what your actual name is, and I cannot remember. I'm the actual worst. Hello. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm using my laptop for the first time for a live stream, and I'm not sure what the audio sounds like. Is it trash or is it like okay? Someone let me know. I feel like there's a delay too. StreamYard told me there would be. Can you hear me fine? Hello, hello. Cool. Yeah, I feel like it's way easier, Cami. Like, I was just super. I remember like scheduling every time I ever tried to. Maybe I'm just dumb, but every time I ever tried to schedule a live stream using Google Hangouts and YouTube, every single time I would schedule it, but then I would never like be able. I think because I was doing it on my phone, and I would never be able to start the live stream that was scheduled from my phone. So I would always have to start a whole new one with a new link, and it was very fucking annoying. And maybe it's just because I was using my phone. But we played around with StreamYard for World Hoppers. I wasn't in the last video, but they used StreamYard for the last video, and I did some testing with Elle and Jade, and I did it on my phone, and it was super easy for that too. Oh, there's a required delay. Oh, that's weird. I mean, whatever. I don't know the rules. Is the camera okay too? I never know what it looks like on the other end since it's like a kind of crappy webcam on my laptop. You know, I read thrillers sometimes. I shouldn't even say sometimes. I have read thrillers before. Not like a lot though. And I like Gillian Flynn. I've read like all her books and I really like her, but some people mega hate her. But I really like her writing. I can't do if it's any bit of like horror, I really can't do it. But sometimes like psychological thrillers, I can do that. What was her one? Dark Places? That was pretty creepy in some parts to me. I'm a baby though, so take that with a grain of salt. Got a couple people. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I just haven't done a live stream in like 3 months, probably. Yeah, I know, Cammy. The silent patient. Yeah, horror just oof. And like scary movies too. I'm the same way. I can't. I can do some scary movies sometimes, like that one that's out right now. Oh my God, what is it called? Frick. It's with that chick that looks like Margot Robbie and what's her face? Jamie Presley, but it's a totally different. I think it's like a newer actress. What is it called? Ready or Not? That movie that's out right now. I'm kind of curious to check that out because it looks pretty good, but I also am a big baby. But if it's anything with like possession or like that type of horror stuff, demons, I can't. Oh my God, can you guys hear my neighbor's dog? Sir, fucking stop. This dog does this like 5 times a day. Doggy! Oh my God, I can't. It just howls. It just howls. It's so obnoxious. It's usually when they leave and it just howls for a few minutes. Ugh. Could you hear it? I see you saying wow. Is that because you could hear it? But yeah, I just wanted to do a chatty live stream because I haven't in a hot freaking minute. And I guess there's some like things going on in my life that are kind of cool. And I guess I can talk about the books I'm reading. I guess I could, should I do that first? Like actual bookish shit. I guess I'll do that. I mean, if you follow me on Goodreads, you know what I'm reading. I am a little over halfway through Amnesty by Laura Elena Donnelly. And oh my God, yes, Jamie, my apartment needs all the soundproofing. I hear everything from all sides. It's delightful. Anyways, yeah, I'm reading this. This is the third book in this trilogy, the Amberlow dossier. And honestly, I don't know why I like these books so much because they're just not like what I normally read. It's like espionage and political maneuverings and like sedition and I don't just all those types of things. And it spans the whole series has spanned over like 10 years or so with these characters. And it's just like a lot. And honestly, in the first book in Amberlow, I was just so confused. I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I like these characters. So I kept reading. And sometimes I still am like, I don't know what's happening. But I really like it for some reason. And I feel like I kind of like it because it's a bit of a challenge for me. So it like makes me feel like I'm working my brain muscle, you know, which is always nice. So that's good. I'm almost done with that. I'm trying to finish it. Oh yeah. I think it's really well written. And the characters, they're pretty much all unlikable. Like they're all kind of terrible people. Like really, I'm trying to think of a single. There was one that I really liked, but it's a character who died in this book, in the third book. But I really liked that character, but all the rest of them are just kind of shit people. So it's whatever. But I still like them. They're very complex, you know. I appreciate that. And then I am buddy reading with Ingrid at Ingrid Inspired. If you have not seen her, she has a newer channel. Should go check her out. She is a doll, and I just loved her. And we're buddy reading Queen of Blood. And oh God, I keep forgetting the author's name. Sarah Beth Durst. I really had no idea what this was about. I just saw someone talk about it, and I added it to my freaking Goodreads like forever ago, but I couldn't really remember what it was about. It's fantasy, and I was like, yeah, sounds great. And then I started reading it, and I was like, I really like this. It reminds me, the world is reminiscent of like Fern Gully. It's just like this huge forest. You can kind of see it on the cover here with, yeah, can you see? It's like this forest with like, they live up in the trees. These people live up in the trees, and there are spirits that are like elemental spirits, like wood spirits and water spirits and all this stuff. And the spirits hate humans, so they're always like coming at them and trying to kill them. And the queen has magic to be able to stop the spirits from killing all the humans. And they train these girls that have magic to be heirs to the queendom. So there's always a queen in power who's the most powerful. And hello. And that's what it's about. And it's like a super cool world. I'm really liking it. And we're about 50% of the way through this one too. And I haven't quite finished the reading for today, and I need to. But yeah, I'm really digging it, like a lot. It's a really cool world. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's all I'll say for now. And then fucking still forever reading The Once and Future King. Like, this book, I'm going to read it for the rest of my life, I feel. I like it. I really do. Like, it's pretty funny a lot of the time, but it's also written in like 1920 something and like kind of classic fantasy. No, maybe it wasn't written. When was it written? 1939 is when it was initially published. So yeah, and this is like a bind up of The Sword in the Stone, The Queen of Air and Darkness, The Ill-Made Knight, and The Candle in the Wind. And I think I'm finally on the candle. Nope, I'm not even on The Candle in the Wind yet. Jeez, it's so dense, I guess, and I don't know. I'm liking it, but I've been reading it since like fucking March. I'm not even kidding. What is my life? I don't know. Oh, was he reading that? Yeah. Like, it's good. It's funny. There's parts that are really funny, but then there are parts where you're like, oh my God, move along. Just DNF the Scarlet Letter. Ooh. Sorry. You know, I got my cheese and crackers, guys. This is really good cheese, too. And crackers. It's really good. I've never read the Scarlet Letter either. I DNF classics like it's nobody's business, though. I was trying to read a bunch of Jane Austen last year, the year before. Couldn't do it. I really like Pride and Prejudice, but I tried Persuasion. Couldn't do it. And then another one. I don't even know. And I was just not a fan. Not a fan at all. Mm-mm. Thank you. I will eat away. I love cheese and crackers. Yeah, classics can be, it's super hit or miss. I love I really do love Pride and Prejudice. I love Wuthering Heights, which we know. I just looked like I had crazy eyes there for a second. Whoops. Mm. I haven't read Wuthering Heights in a couple years, though. I need to do a reread. It's on my shelf to like read soon. Ooh, what book? What book did you DNF? The suspense is killing me. I am an advocate for DNFing. There's too many books to read, man. You know? I DNF'd a Harry Potter book. Oh, is that that Mark Zuzak that wrote The Book Thief? Is that the same guy, right? Same author? I've never read The Book Thief. I don't even want to try, I don't think. Like, I've just heard so many people say that it's kind of slow and it drags on. Yeah, my DNFs. I mean, okay, I don't know how crazy. I DNF probably around a dozen books a year on average, I would say. Me too, Jamie. That's the one I DNF. I read the first 3 and then I started reading the 4th one. And I was just like, nah, don't care. Oh, yay, Cammy. Cammy, have you read it before? I feel like you said you had read the first one before. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Yeah, see, The Book Thief. I've heard that like a lot of people, I feel like it's one of those books that's like hit or miss because it's some people's like favorite book ever, but then there's some people that are like, ugh, no. And I just, based on what those people say, I think I would be in the ugh, no camp. So I just don't even care. I'm like, I watched the movie. I know I got the story, generally speaking, into my system. So I'm good. You're about 3/4 of the. Okay. Yeah, I read all 4 of the first 4, but I don't remember shit I vaguely remember stuff from the second one, but I think that's only because of the movie, because they made the adaptations for the first 2 books. I vaguely remember stuff from that one, but I don't remember shit from book 3 or book 4 of the Sisterhood of the, Traveling Pants. And then there's the 5th book that's out that I didn't even know was a thing until I saw it in a bookstore. It's like, it was published years ago, I think. Hi, Ingrid! I mean, it's all right. A lot of people hate Wuthering Heights, which I totally understand because those are some fucking terrible characters. Like, they're awful people. Ingrid, you missed it. I was talking, or I don't know, maybe you didn't miss it. I was talking about Queen of Blood and how we're really digging it. Highly recommend. Oh, you never got to 3? Okay, yeah. I haven't read the 5th one, but yeah, I don't remember really anything from 3 and 4 and vaguely from 2. So we'll be on the same page there when we get to Betty reading them. I'm very curious about the 5th one. I've heard some people say it's like emotional. I don't know. Which all of them kind of are. I could see that with Wuthering Heights, yeah. That's a lot. And the way it's written, it's so, like, you have to, like, with most classics, for me anyway, you have to, like, really pay attention to, like, keep up, just because of how they explain things. The language is so different, you know? So you have to really pay attention. What else is everybody reading right now? Anybody reading something that they think is going to be a 5-star? Oof, yeah, 8th grade is way too young for Wuthering Heights. Brandy, hi! What's up? You made it. So excited. Don't mind me, just eating my cheese. Oh, that's cool. How fun. I have still never met an author for a tour, and I'm so mad. Let me tell you. When I initially moved out here, it was a couple years into me living out here in Phoenix, and I read Throne of Glass. And the first, I think, 2 or 3 books were out, I want to say. I think it was the first 3 books were out. And I just came across it. I wasn't on BookTube at all. I didn't even know BookTube was a thing. I came across it in a bookstore, and I read it, and I was like, oh my God, I love it. And I read the books that were out. I think it was book 4. And Sarah J. Maas was on tour for book 4, which is what one? No, it was for book 3, Air of Fire. She was on tour for Air of Fire, and I hadn't read Crown of Midnight yet. She went to the local bookstore here, changing hands, and she was gonna be there, and I was so excited, but she was there to like talk about Air of Fire, and I didn't want to get spoiled potentially for anything, so I didn't go. And I'm like, man, and then she like kind of blew up, and I'm like, she's probably never gonna come back to Changing Hands ever again, because then she came back for another book, but it was so big that they had to have it at like a different venue and shit. Man, I was so mad. So mad. I could have met Sarah J. Maas. And fight me. I like her books. I think they're fun. Don't fight me though. I mean, it's not that serious. Ooh, Stephen King. I have never read any Stephen King. True story. I'm a terrible reader. And I don't really want to. I'm just kind of like, meh. It's fine. See, Air of Fire, I liked it better the second time I read the series. But the first time I read it, I was like, what is this boring shit? And I was so mad about the love interest that happened because I just wanted her to have a male friend. And she didn't. But, you know, it's whatever. But I liked it a lot better the second time. Crown of Midnight is still, I think, my fave, though, man. Ooh. Ooh. Totally get that, Jamie. A lot of people are not. These crackers are so crunchy. Yeah, I've had a lot of people say that. You know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Don't read it. Don't force yourself to read stuff you don't want to read, right? DNF. That's what I'm about. Hello. I don't know who you are, but hi. Welcome. Welcome. What else should I chat about? That's all that I'm reading right now. I'm gonna be reading, I have The Gilded Wolves, all the books that I talked about in my like seasonal TBR or whatever that I'm gonna do. The nonfiction, which is Empty Mansions, and then I have Tithe. Look at this book though for Tithe. This is the only, it's like the bind up or whatever. Hold on. It's freaking huge. Like, good God. It is ginormous. It is 785 pages because it's like the whole thing. Tithe, Valiant, Ironside, and then the Lament of Ludi Lou. I don't know, whatever. JTB Clan. I talk about books. I'm on the BookTube. That's what I do. Except in this live stream, I'm going to talk about some random shit too. My last DNF. What was my last DNF? Let's have a look on my DNF shelf. I want to say, what the fuck was it? Oh my God. It's like right on the, oh, The Age of Desire. Yeah, that was the last one. This one right here. This was my last DNF. It's a, or not a memoir, a historical fiction. And about Edith Wharton, right? God, now I don't even fucking remember. Yeah, Edith Wharton and her secretary, Anna Ballman. And I was bored out of my fucking mind, so. Oh yeah, thank you, Ravenclaw Reader. I kept saying Roshana Chakshi. So it's, is it Roshni or Roshni? Roshni Chakshi then? I don't know. As a person with a unique name, you know, I try to get things right because I know the pain of being called. Just in a work email today, I was called Shoshana. And I was like, well, you were sort of close, but also not. The Woman in the Window. Oh, I've seen that one around. Is that the one that has the blinds, right? Like the letters are in the blinds or whatever. Ooh, Disappointed in Tithe. Yeah, I've heard very mixed things about it. And it was written so long ago that, you know, it could go either way. Sometimes I read books that were, if it's my first time reading them and I don't have any nostalgia attached, and they were written in like 2005 or something, or, you know, even the early, like 2010, 2011, sometimes it's kind of like very cringy, you know. So crunchy. Oh my God. Wanderers. Ooh, 780 pages. Holy God. That's many pages. Sorry. Chomping away here. Let me put this back before I get, oh God, I'm gonna drop it. Oh my God. I made it. I'm gonna knock that thing over. Jesus. See, I tried reading, what's Holly Black's other thing? The Iron King? Is that right? The Iron King? I tried reading that. First of all, the first like 5 pages, so creepy, so fucking creepy. But then I started reading it and I DNF'd it, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. I just couldn't. I don't know. I felt like it was jumping all over the place. Like the plot, the story was just like, we're here, now we're here, now we're here, now we have this, now we got to do this thing, and then we got to do this thing. And I just wasn't about it. Holy God, 1,200 pages. See, Stephen King, why? Julie Kagawa, okay. Maybe I haven't read another Holly Black then. I read a different series by Julie Kagawa that I did like. Her like vampire one. What is it called? I don't remember. But I remember I dug that. Yeah, the Iron King I was not a fan of. Oh yeah, Wicked King and the Cruel Prince. That's the Holly Black one that I'm thinking. I haven't read it, but After Vibes. Oof. I haven't read that, but have not heard good things, and the samples I've seen are terrible. Man, I'm trying to think of the last book I read that was like 700 plus pages. I don't even know. How many pages is Once and Future King? Yeah, this is like 600 some, but I mean, it's also like a teeny tiny mass market paperback. There's a floppy paperback version of this that I might want to get just because I really like this cover. I don't know, I just think it's a cool, like, graphic, image. But yeah, there's a floppy paperback. I picked it up at Barnes & Noble and I was just like flopping it around. I was so happy. My boyfriend was like, "You okay?" I was like, "It's a floppy paperback." I was so excited. Yeah, in this one it's Ironside. I think that's why I got confused. No, Brandy, I was talking about that earlier. I have not fucking finished this damn thing yet. Oh my god. I don't know, the longest book that I've read, Game of Thrones, probably, the Fire and Blood. How many pages is that? I don't mind mass market paperbacks either. Like, I really don't. Like, they're easy to read and shit, But for some of my, like, favorite books, it's like I want this version plus, like, a hardcover or a floppy paperback, Like what is it called? The trade paperback when it's, like, the normal. All right, I'm going to stand up because I'm going to grab this. I don't remember how many pages this sucker was. It was many, many pages. I want to reread this. This one wasn't so many. It was like 700. 705. And then Jim Butcher. How long was this? The Aeronauts Windlass. This is like 630. I think those are like the longest though. You guys even hear me over there? Jeez. Yeah, the small print can be annoying. But it's so much easier to read, man. Oof. Like to hold on to, I guess is what I mean. What else? I don't know. For books, I'm thinking of like what other bookish stuff. See, I don't mind cracking the spines. I crack spines all the time. This is like super cracked. Sacrilege, I know. I don't know. It's like I said, if I have favorites, I definitely want a version that isn't like that doesn't have the cracked spines. Like I want an edition that's like my Hunger Games. I have the trade paperbacks that those are like what I actually read, and those are like super cracked spines, whatever. But then I have the hardcover that I don't read, and then I have the foil paperbacks that I am never going to read. See, whenever I read hardcovers, not whenever, but usually I'll take the dust jacket off because it just annoys the ever-loving fuck out of me. And then I'm reading and I get the like ink, like the dye from the hardcover in between my finger, like in my, what am I trying to say? My fucking fingerprint. Jeez. Hey, you be as specific with your books as you want to be. They're your books. Do what you want, It's whatever works for you. Mm-hmm. I have so many books from my childhood with dog-eared pages because I used to dog-ear all my pages. I don't mind too much, but it was mostly because I don't really like regular bookmarks, okay? Like, I see all these really cute designs for bookmarks, and they're adorable. I hate regular bookmarks that just, like, go on the page. But ever since I discovered these magnetic bookmarks, these are my shit. I love these. Oh my god, I live by them. Like, magnetic clip bookmarks are absolutely the way to go. And I always make sure to get the ones that, like, the sticker is right on the magnet. You know what I'm saying? It's not lifted off. Like, it's not like a chunk of a magnet with, like, paper on the outside. You know what I'm saying? I have some like that, and I don't use them. I'll show you. Usually the paperback. Yeah, same here. I do that too. Where's one of my shitty ones? No, they're not shitty. I'm just kidding. But like this magnet situation, and it's still a clip, but I don't like these because, like, I don't know, it like lifts up off the page too much. It's not like flush with the page, whereas these ones are. I love them. Oh man. I'm just like, I don't understand why everybody doesn't use them. Oh yeah, I forgot about the defacing thing. See, it looks so cool. I just don't think I'm that creative with like, well, not even that creative. I'm not that artistic. I'm just so not artistic. I swear to God. It's really lame. I'm so excited for BookNet Fest though. Oh my God. Is anybody else in the chat going? I know Brandy's going. I know Cammy's going. Anybody else going to BookNet Fest? Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. Anybody? Bring a book you hate. Yeah, so then if you deface it and it looks like shit, you're like, I don't care. Yeah, the sticker and the magnet have to be together. Yeah, Robbie, got to get on it. Barnes & Noble has a crap ton. I can't remember the name of the brand. Eye clips. They have all kinds of different ones. Ooh, that was me last year, Jamie. I was for sure too freaking broke. And I was almost too freaking broke this year. And I kind of squeaked by. But I managed to be able to figure it out. But totally get that. Totally get that. Oh, yeah, Dorian. But isn't it supposed to hit this weekend, not next weekend? BookNet Fest is in Orlando. That's where it's happening. Oh, birthday and fiance. Fun. Exciting. May I ask, when are you getting married? Do you have like it planned or not yet? I love wedding stuff. It's supposed to hit Monday. The Monday after the event? I just thought it was supposed to hit this weekend. So like this coming Monday, maybe? As long as it doesn't hit on Thursday or Sunday when I'm supposed to be flying in and flying out. If Hurricane Dorian could just work around my schedule, please, that'd be great. I'm kidding, obviously. Oof. You're excited about the hurricane? Oh, I thought because Cammie said Monday and then you said Monday. I'm stupid. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm just so excited to be able to meet people and see everybody that I've like talked to on the interwebs. Very jazzed. Woohoo, Virgos. We've got all these Virgos in here. Love it. Love it. So I have some exciting news that I was going to chat about here. I guess I'll jump to that. In the end of September, I'm going to South Africa for work, and I'm pretty jazzed about it. I'm going to be there for 2 weeks, and I'll be working while I'm there, like Monday through Friday working. So it's not just like a fun vacation. But I will have some time to like do stuff. And Kelly and her channel was Rainbow Sky Child, but she's gonna like start a different channel. She lives in the Johannesburg area, and so I'm hoping that I get to like meet her and maybe do a collab video. Like, oh my God, that would be so exciting. Robbie, I do customer service training. I'm a training manager. So we have like an outsourced team that we're starting, and I'm going to go there and help train them. Get that started. That's the same thing. That's why I went to the Philippines in January of this last year also. So I'm very, very excited to go and see what I can see, and hopefully I'll get to sightsee a little bit. But yeah, Roxy, no. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm excited. Very, very excited. Oops, I'm clicking on all these wrong things. I haven't been outside of the States all that much either. Like, I went to Spain in college, but I was like 22. And then when I was a senior in high school, my mom worked all year to save up to go on a family cruise. And it was just like in the Caribbean, but like, you know, we didn't spend any real time in any of the countries we went to. We went to Mexico, Bahamas, Grand Cayman, and Jamaica. But like, you know, you're just there for like an afternoon doing an excursion. It doesn't, I feel like that doesn't really count as spending time there. Yeah, I studied abroad in Spain for 5 weeks. And then I didn't go outside of the fucking country until this January when I went to the Philippines for work. So that was 10 years later. Oh my God, cat, stop. Getting in the litter right now, just, jeez. Scared of, yeah. Well, hopefully in the Caribbean you don't hit an iceberg. But I mean, I guess you got to time it so you're not going during hurricane season, right? That would be fucking terrible. Oof. Hmm. I lived in Michigan for, you know, the first part of my life until I was like 26. And, you know, Michigan is like basically Canada. I feel like everybody's 18th birthday, they go up to Canada because then they can drink and shit. And I never went to fucking Canada. I've still never been to Canada. Like, I was so close for so long. Oh my God, hi Ashley. How are you? My dream vacation? Honestly, anywhere that I can like just fucking chill. I am not like, I like to do stuff when I go on vacation and like sightsee a bit, but I'm not one of these people that's like, here's our itinerary. We're gonna do this, 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 and this, and every day is full of things and oh my God, activities. I kind of like to just fucking chill a bit. So pretty much wherever I could go where I'd get to chill, but like also see a few cool things. You know, Greece would be cool. Italy, Ireland. I want to go to Ireland. I'm still planning on going to Ireland next year, hopefully in the spring by myself for like a week, week and a half. I just want to go on a trip solo overseas. Never done it. I'm fucking 33. So I figure I should do that, you know? Yeah, Ireland. Most of, you know, I'm fucking like basic white girl in America with like a mishmash of like ancestry, but it is primarily Irish. My the closest like ancestor or relative I had to come over from Ireland was my great 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 grandfather. Was the last one to come over on the boat, so to speak. So I want to go there. Oh, that's cool, Jamie. I had a friend who was also born in Hawaii, military brat or whatever, army brat, you know. I'm going to Johannesburg, in South Africa. Pigeon Forge. I've never been there. Oh, that's cool. You volunteered to travel with me. Thanks. Uh, yeah, traveling is cool, but like I'm not one of these people that like I'm super grateful, like very grateful. I know how lucky I am that I've gotten to travel for my job, you know. That's awesome. Um, but if I had a job that required me to travel, like even within the States on a like monthly basis, I would be miserable. I need to be home a lot more than that. So yeah. Yeah, G Star. Yeah, they were kind of telling us, but I was looking into it and they're very, very like on top of it as far as tourists. They have like if you're as long as you're smart and safe, and at least from what I was reading from these different articles, travel blogs and stuff, as long as you're smart and you don't like try to be like I'm gonna be adventurous and go to the townships alone because I'm brave. Like, don't be stupid. Um, you're fine. In all like the major cities and stuff, they actually have tourist police who are specifically there to like look out for the tourists and make sure they're not getting like robbed and stuff. Um, so yeah, I did read that like the crime rate is pretty high, but not necessarily towards tourists, as long as you're smart. BookTube vacation, heck yeah. I've never been to Nashville, or I've driven through Tennessee, but I've never like hung out in Tennessee. I hear Nashville's like super fun though. That's what they say. I've had friends like go visit there. Yeah, it was like the thing they were talking about that they have like police specifically set aside to like just in like the heavily populated areas, obviously, where tourists go. And when we went to the Philippines, the company that we were there, um, with like the outsource company, they gave us a driver, they gave us security and hosts who like went everywhere with us and like would tell us the places where there's like heavy pickpocketers, and so they wouldn't even let us go to those places. They would be like, no, 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 we'll go for you. Like if we wanted to buy something from like a market, that they were like, no, no, you can't go. Like it's dangerous. Which I thought was funny because like in the Philippines anyway, I think it was just pickpocketing. And it was like a liability issue for them, of course, to just let, their clients like go wander around. But like the people in the Philippines are the nicest freaking people ever, and they love Americans. Like love Americans. But I think, the opportunists love Americans because they like to pickpocket and stuff. They think we're rich, which they would be sorely mistaken if they came for me. Sweden's cool though, right? I mean, anywhere in the world, like, send me there. I'll go anywhere once, I'll check it out. I really want to go, and I'm kind of bummed because it's like I mean, it's in the same continent, but Africa is a large continent. I really want to see, it's on like my bucket list to see Victoria Falls, which is right in between Zambia and Zimbabwe, if I remember correctly. I really want to see that so fucking bad, but I won't be able to do that. Even though I'll be like I'll be like right there, but like also pretty far. And not like I don't have all this time to go like travel to a different country in Africa, Ah. Ooh, New York. I've been there twice for work. When I was a little kid, I thought I like romanticized New York. And I was like, I'm gonna live in New York City someday and be a writer. Man. And fucking I went there for work for the first time in 2015. And then I went earlier this year also. I could never live there. My God. My God. There are just so many people on top of each other. Everything's so small. I don't understand. It seems fake to me that people actually live their lives the way that, like in a city like that. I don't understand. I don't understand how they do it. It like boggles my mind. I like the spread out vibes in the desert. I'll stay here. Oh, the spiders in Australia? Not such a thing. But like if you did see one, it would be like a crazy one, right? No, thank you. I don't want to take that risk either. No, Australia is another place I would love to check out. My boyfriend actually played basketball overseas for a few years. He played in Turkey and in Spain and then in Australia. And for 2 years he was in Australia. And he said he really liked it. He said it was pretty sweet. Pretty cool place. He was like living right by the stadium and like doing the whole basketball thing, though. So in the city. Maybe there's not spiders there. Excuse you, kitty. Ooh, yeah, Morocco. I hear Morocco's cool. Oh, hi. Hi, Olivia. We were talking about your book defacing earlier. Brandy was saying she was not sure what book to bring. And I was saying I'm not that artistic, so I think I would suck at it. Oh, man. Through Times Square in heels. That sucks. Ew. Oh, my God. No. That spider. No. No. Oh. Oh, God. Ugh. That, like, stresses me out. No, thank you. No, thank you. I can't do it. Bye, Cami. Thanks for joining. Can't wait to meet you in real life. Even though we're like in the same city, we could meet really anytime. We will after that. We'll hang out. Oh man, so crunchy. So crunchy. Bye, Cami. I have a video going up. Well, I don't have it scheduled yet, but I'm gonna schedule it later. It's exported and everything. Ew. All these spider stories, man. I can't. Anyway, this video that I have going up tomorrow is a discussion video, which if you guys subscribe to me, you know that I like never do discussion videos. But oh yeah. At least if I hate what I do, if I deface a book, I could just cover it with a dust jacket, right? So I'm like, this is terrible. Cover it back up. Anyways, this video I have going up is a discussion video, and I don't usually do discussion videos. And let me tell you, editing this thing was a trip. I talked for like 30 minutes almost, but I cut out over half of it because I was like so nervous to. I'm always like that, and I don't know why, because I'm not actually nervous or scared. I just don't ever want to like offend anybody or upset anybody, and I feel like it's so easy to do that, and that's kind of what I was fucking talking about, like outrage culture and how we don't need to be outraged about everything. Like you don't have to defend every single thing. Like if someone's not attacking you or your identity or a group of people's like, you know, identity or invalidating a group of people's identity, if it's not a situation like that, like you don't need to like give it so much attention or get outraged about it. And I didn't even know what I was gonna like how I was gonna say it. Because you know me, I'm a fucking just spaz. And do you think I wrote down bullet points and at all organized my thoughts? No, I just started talking. So it was a lot of me stopping and starting and being like, okay, that's not how I want to fucking say that. So I hope that it goes over okay. I didn't say anything like crazy, but I just think a lot of people take things very personally. And me being like, maybe you don't need to get so mad about everything. I could see people getting mad about it and wanting to defend themselves because they just want to defend themselves all the damn time. Yeah, like that's exactly what I'm talking about, Ravenclaw Reader. Like, if you don't like an opinion, again, of course, if someone is like invalidating your existence or a group of people's existence, that's a whole other thing. That's a valid, you know, you need to call that out and sometimes defend your friend if they're getting attacked in that manner, or stick up for people and stick up for yourself, of course. But I talk about it in the video, like someone saying, as a recent example that I saw, like, I hate reading vlogs. Let them hate reading vlogs. Like, who fucking cares? And people get so defensive, and I'm like, it just it comes across as like an insecurity. You know what I mean? Like, if you love reading vlogs and someone's saying they fucking hate them just on their own Twitter or their own YouTube channel, like, let them hate them. Like, who fucking cares? You getting all defensive about it seems like you aren't secure in the things that you love. Just be secure, be confident in the things that you love. Like, you love it, keep on loving it. Keep on making them, keep on watching them, like whatever it is. Not just that. Stupid crap like that I'm like, and then I just see everybody's coming to defend something that I'm like, do you need to defend it though? Just keep liking it. Like, it's okay. I get the knee-jerk reaction though. Yeah, just don't watch the video. Exactly. If you think their opinion is wrong or stupid and it's not harming anybody, just don't watch their shit. And I think it's not always, and I don't want to generalize so much, but a lot of times it's something I think that comes with age. Like this mindset of just being like, let people like just not like stuff and have different opinions than you. It's not hurting anybody. You might think their opinion is dumb as fuck. Trust me, I see shit all the time that I'm like, you're fucking stupid. Or like, that's a weird fucking opinion to have, but okay. But like, it's not hurting anybody, so I don't, like, who fucking cares? Like, just who cares? Yeah, and it seems exhausting. That's what I say in the video too. I'm like, save that energy for shit that actually matters in the world, you know? Save that energy for someone being blatantly racist or homophobic or, you know, those other types of discussions that are very important to have and call outs that are important to do. Save the energy for that. Yeah, disclaimers too. I try not to do that also. I don't think I do really. If anybody watches my videos on a regular basis, I think I'm pretty good about that, not giving disclaimers, because I don't know. If you don't like it, then whatever. I went to oh yeah, the worst rated makeup artist thing. Yeah, it's like a trend. And so many times too, like trending things that are like, my timeline is just flooded with people defending, you know, I'll use the same example, defending reading vlogs. And I'm like, literally like one person made the comment about not liking them. Why do we all have to jump on this? And it was like just a one-off. It was one person. It's not like there's a problem that we have to solve and we all have to like call them out and stop this behavior. No. I swear. Yeah, it's human nature to care, and especially if you're writing something, trust me, as a writer, like it feels so personal if people don't like what you do. I struggle with that because I'm like, what? I like, because you know that some people aren't going to like it because reading is subjective. So you have that knowledge that there's going to be a group of people who are going to think that what you wrote is hot garbage and it's going to suck, or people that think it's neutral and are like, I guess it's okay. And you're like, oh my God, it hurts my soul. But yeah, you got to try to just woo-saw it out and not stress yourself, you know? But yeah, getting mad about people having different opinions just seems like a huge waste of time and energy. Oh, cool. From me, and I see your comment there, Ravenclaw Reader, that you started watching when me and Elliot had a collab. I love Elliot. I'm so grateful that I met her and that she lives in the same city and that we clicked like we did. Because I know you meet people sometimes. I've talked about this before too. You meet people sometimes that like, you don't love. You know, you're like, you're nice probably, but like, it's fine. I don't need to hang out with you ever again. We're just not vibing. And so I'm very grateful that I met somebody here who I'm like super vibing with. We're like really good friends. Cough, Sarah J. Maas. Listen, I love me some Sarah J. Maas, man. Yeah, I love Faye too. For sure. For sure. I love all that shit. I love vampires too. I still love vampires. That fucking, oh, what's the book called? Oh, I'm so excited for it. Hold on. I can't remember the name. It's like the shortest name too. And what is it called? Oh my God. Dude, guys, I'm blanking. Is somebody telling me right now? Yes, The Beautiful. Yes, Renee Ahdieh. I did not love Flame in the Mist. I did not love Flame in the Mist at all. But I love The Wrath and the Dawn and The Rose and the Dagger. Oh my God, so much. And I know a lot of people didn't like that duology, but oh, fucking loved it. I don't give a shit that the romance was like problematic or whatever. I just loved it. Oh my God. Shazi. Oh God, she can just stomp on my face. I would be happy. So I'm really hoping that this Renee Ahdieh Vampires is good and that I love it. Oh, I hope I love it. Never read a vampire book? Oh man, I'm rereading the Sookie Stackhouse series right now too, and you know I love that shit. Oh, I love Sookie. Just love her so much. I want to be friends with Sookie, you know? Like, can she just be real so we can be best friends? Same thing with Shazi. I would do more than just be friends with Shazi, though. Shazi can get it. What am I stepping on? I don't even know. I'm sitting in a weird spot in my... Ooh, I need to rewatch True Blood too. It got so ridiculous at the end, but so did the book series. Yeah. Oh, hi. Hi, somebody new. Hi, Elizabeth. Yes, I did also love True Blood. But yeah, just like the book series did towards the end, it got hella ridiculous. And the TV show took a lot of liberties with the plot. But I didn't mind it. It was fine. I guess I could see them as like two separate things, kind of. Yeah, the Sookie Stackhouse series is very... I don't know how to describe it. Like, sometimes it's kind of garbage. Not garbage. I don't think it's garbage. I don't know. I just love it. The Shadow... Oh, is that the Cassandra Clare? The Shadow Hunter Chronicles? I've never read any of her books. I don't know why, 'cause I'd probably like them. I don't know, though. Yeah, I just like any vampires, honestly. I want more killer. What is the one book? Is it Carmilla? Is that the book? That's like a kind of classic vampire story. Oh, Team Eric for sure. Like, Bill can choke, honestly. Team Eric all the way. But yeah, I think it's Camilla or Carmilla? What fucking book? I keep trying to think of these damn books. Vampire book. Yeah, Carmilla. Yep. I want to read that. It's an 1872 Gothic novella. One of the early works of vampire fiction predating Bram Stoker's Dracula by 26 years. The more you know. Yeah, I want to read. That's what I hear, that Carmilla is a sexy lady vampire who's like a killer vampire. Ooh, sign me the fuck up. Yeah, I might try Cassandra Clare someday. I don't know, maybe. I think I want to read Carmilla before I read Dracula. But maybe not. Maybe I would like Carmilla so much more that then reading Dracula after would feel like meh. We'll see. So yeah, fun facts for you. Giving all the knowledge. What else is in my life to talk about? I do have, you know, I've mentioned a couple times, a fairly new relationship. That's fun. Very fun. It's very, I don't want to talk about it a whole heck of a lot, but I've been through it, you know, in my romantic life. My relationship history it's a long, varied story with many ups and downs. And I've always been someone who like keeps trying. I'm never like afraid of getting in a relationship, so I've always been in relationships. And you know, I've been married before and shit. And yeah, I've tried so many times to like find a person I don't believe in soulmates. I'll just start there. I don't believe that there's one fucking person out there that's like your perfect person. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Logically, that's not possible. But I do think there's probably like a dozen or so, I don't know the number, but there's probably a handful or so of people who just like yeah, would be your soulmates. I just think there's more than one. People who just you really, really vibe with, that are just you really just click with, you know? And it's easy and it's just not all that goddamn difficult. And I haven't talked about it a whole heck of a lot, even like to my friends. They know I'm in a relationship and they know of him and stuff, excuse me. But they don't I just haven't like talked about it a ton because I'm like kind of I don't want to jinx it. And I'm also like I've been so fucking wrong so many times, but I don't think I'm wrong this time. That like he's just really great and we just get along. Like we just fucking get along. And not in a boring way. It's not just like, well, he's there. Like we just have fun together. We don't like fight. We haven't had a single like even little like difficulty. Like by this point, like 3 months in, most of the time, I've had not necessarily fights with people, but like little moments of miscommunication, a little bit of frustration and tension. You have to like work it out. Usually by now, that's happened at least once in my relationships. And it just hasn't happened. Like we just keep getting along. And I don't know, it's like weird. It's weird. And I don't even know what to say about it. Like I don't even know. Gave up on yeah. Yeah, when I met him, I mean, I had been single for a couple of months from my last relationship, and I feel like I learned a lot in the last couple of years, and I proved that with the last relationship by ending it when I did. Um, Previous Jashana would have continued and then been fucking miserable for years. But I learned my lesson. I ended things. And then I was single for a couple months. And then I just was honestly bored during a week off at home, like a staycation at home. I was bored. So I got on dating apps and I met this man. And I almost stopped seeing him actually. And then a few days later, we talked again. I told him, like, yeah, I'm done. Hey, I'm not feeling it in so many words. And then a few days later, he hadn't responded. I was like, do you hate me? He's like, I just don't know what you want me to say. Like, you just told me, whatever. Um, but then I was like, no, like, I'm still interested in getting to know you, but I just don't know. I didn't want to hurt him more. I was like kind of concerned that he was like way more into me than I was into him. But then we started getting to know each other more. And yeah, and then I was like, you're fucking great, man. So yeah, he feels like my best friend and we just like crack up about stupid stuff. Like we already have all these like little inside jokes and I feel like I didn't really have that before and I'd been in very long-term relationships before and so many times he's talking and I'm just like, did you read my mind? Because I've never said that belief to you or that statement to you or that like observation to you and he's just like repeating back to me what I think in my head, you know? And it's just like, are you real life? But so far he seems to be and it's pretty fucking great. And he has a cat, which I love. I love the cat too, but I love that he has a cat. Bye, Ashley. Thanks for stopping in. I'll see you next week too. So excited. Yeah, see you next week. But yeah, that's probably like the most exciting stuff that's going on in my life, honestly, is just I get to go to South Africa for 2 weeks and I have a pretty great boyfriend at the moment and it's going really well. So thumbs up for that, right? I'm probably going to end this shortly because it's been like an hour Also, I'm real hot because I have so many lights on right now. And I'm like sweating. I should probably turn the AC down a little bit more. But yeah, I think I'm going to cut this off, guys. Thanks for chatting. Unless you guys wanted to talk about anything else or ask me anything else before I go to a Q&A. Is anybody curious about anything? Hi, kitty. Come here. Come here, baby. No? No, you don't want to? Come on. Get up here. That is a good song. Africa by Toto. Come on. Hi, BB. Come say hi. Come say hi to the people. He looks so huge. Aw. He doesn't love being held. Can you tell? Are you so annoyed? Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay. Jeez, oh Pete. He is so cute. He's like the most precious little cinnamon roll. I love him. He gets along with my cat pretty well. They're not like friends, but they hang out and they play together. They run around chasing each other, which is cute. Kitty won't leave me alone. Oh, hi. I talk about books. Booktuber here. Yeah. Hence all these delightful books. Castle of Good Hope. Haunted? Ooh, maybe I'll have to check that out. I don't know. Not if it's real scary, though. Because as I mentioned before, I'm a big baby. I don't like to be genuinely scared. I'm a pansy. Oh my God. So crunchy. All right. No questions, I guess. So I'm going to head out. My AC is kicking on, so I can stop like fucking dying right now. Hope you guys all have a delightful night. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit and kicking it. And I will talk to you later. And maybe I'll have to do a live stream before another 3 months passes. Have a good one. Bye.